Hi Leo Virgo. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general cosmic tarot reading. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. I thank you guys so much for all the love you do show here on my channel by liking my video, by subscribing, by making sure that bell notification is turned on, leaving your comments below my videos. I love engaging with you guys, participating in my polls. I appreciate that. Truly, truly do. So thank you guys so much. And as always, I hope that these weekly readings offer you back the same love that you bring me. Leo Virgo, we are going to get into this reading soon, but first we are going to offer up some gratitude into our space. So whether that be through affirmations, intentions, prayers, meditation, breath work, moment of silence or stillness, or a combination of any of those methods, do what feels right for you. I'm going to do the same, and then we'll get started. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, the ascended masters, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Leo Virgo Cusp collective of energy here on YouTube for their general cosmic tarot reading. I thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages regarding whatever planets, houses, transits, aspects, zodiac energies, and or elemental energies are supporting the Leo Virgo Cusp collective at this time. I thank you so much, Divine, for the clear guidance, for your grace, your mercy, your love, your protection, your peace, and your presence with us now. We love you, and so it is. All right. Oh, wow. Got a lot that flipped over here. Hold on. Leo Virgo, I hope 2022 is treating you well thus far, okay? I'm excited to be here with y'all. Thank you guys so much again for always tuning in, showing up. Oh, there's another one. Okay. What cosmic energy is here for Leo Virgo? You have Uranus, okay? Energy of genius. Ooh. What other cosmic energy is here? You have Saturn return in age. Any other, that's probably going to be that there. Any other cosmic energy? Yep, and you got Venus in love here, Leo Virgo. So this Venus retrograde is definitely connecting with you, shifting you in some way. You can say that right off the bat here, but you might be part of the collective that is going through a Saturn return right now, okay? So if you don't know what that is, it's just the moment in time, the phase of Saturn's orbit where it returns to the exact degree and house, technically mainly just house, but the degree, moment it hits that degree that it is in your natal chart, right, where it was when you were born, that's your Saturn return. It happens every 27 to 30 years, okay? So depending on your age, you might have had one, or approaching your second, or hey, maybe even your third, okay? But that's a very, very important pivotal time in your lifespan, right? Where things start to change, your consciousness starts to change, the wisdom that you have starts to really get applied to your day-to-day life, to how you move in this world, okay? Then you also have Venus energy here, like I said, definitely tethered to the retrograde that's happening here with Venus. And then you have Uranus, okay? Which is tethered to Aquarian energy, right? Expect the unexpected type of vibe, right? Things moving against tradition, not in a normal way. Things shifting unexpectedly, or again, having a lot of paranormal and or abnormal happenings, right? Circumstances. But to that madness, where it could seem like, where did that come from? That came out of the blue. There's a level of genius in all of those random happenings. I hope that makes sense. Again, I gotta stop saying that, okay? Bear with me, y'all. Working through my own things here during this Mercury retrograde, okay? So for my number, people, we do have the vibration of 4, okay? We also have the vibration of 9, and we have the vibration of 50, which breaks down to a 5. So 4, 5, and 9 are your root energies. Still looking for the right website for what I kind of want to serve as a resource for you guys. So if you know any numerology sites where you can just kind of type in the number and it'll kick back out whatever the spiritual meaning is behind that sequence, let me know in the comment section below, okay? But let's look into this love energy. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about Venus, Uranus, and Saturn return. Let's start with Venus and love here. What does Leo Virgo need to know about Venus? Yep, Nymph of Pentacles. Okay, then you also have the Ace of Swords that flipped out. And then you also have the Two of Wands that flipped out. And also Temperance. Wow. Let me see. Was that the only one? Let me see if there's any more. That was a lot of cards to flip over. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. Okay, this could be a message of truth maybe when it comes to love. I'm getting this energy that Leo Virgo, there's either someone that wants to start a new path with you or you want to start a new path with them with the Two of Wands. Something about this new path, I keep giving me the word path, so this new path, this new opportunity, this new door is divinely guided here with this Temperance card. It's being orchestrated. So if there are questions here, Leo Virgo, about when is love going to happen for you or what's to happen out of maybe a particular love connection that you're in, trust that it is divinely guided here with Temperance, okay? Some of you, I just hear like, I don't know which way to go. I do feel like the divine will gift you with clarity, again, on where to focus your energy here, Two of Wands, when it comes to manifestations, creation, forming your own reality, the co-creative process here with the divine, okay? I do feel like there might be a message that comes forward with this Page of Pentacles. Or with this being Virgo energy, you might be the one that has a message for someone, Leo Virgo. A message of truth or clarity. Maybe you're coming into some clear energy, mental energy around a love connection or love that you desire or want here. Or what you want the divine to co-create with you when it comes to Venus and love, okay? So this tells me that Venus retrograde is really bringing you a lot of clarity, a lot of alignment, learning you up a little bit here when it comes to love, getting you into a clearer mindset around what that vibration means to you, okay? Okay. How do I want to organize that? Yeah. What's the overall message here from Venus to Leo Virgo? Six of Cups. Yeah. So this definitely tells me that Venus is retrograding. And in that retrograde, you are being brought back to familiar emotions. Okay? And they wanted me to say it like that. Familiar emotions. So things that you felt before. Okay, to either get you to find clarity on what that is or how that's operating in your mindset now. What you've been through, what you've experienced in love, right? With the Six of Cups. It almost feels like Venus's retrograde for you, Leo Virgo, is getting you to remember a time. Remember a certain point here that you were at. Okay? I'm also getting the phrase, you don't know what you don't know until you know it. With the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. And I feel like that's that retroactive energy here with Venus for you. It's like, had I known then what I knew now, I might have chosen a different path. I would have done things differently. I would have created things differently. I would have used my energy differently. I would have heated spirit, right? For some of you. It's like gaining clarity on that particular point that you were at in the now moment with this Venus retrograde, okay? So whatever that clarity is, though, with the Ace of Swords, it is eventually just going to bring you this feeling of reconciliation and or peace with that energy or that time period. I just heard like I had a lot to learn. You had a lot to learn, Leo Virgo, at that point in time. And I think that's what Venus's retrograde is showing you and illuminating for you with this Ace of Swords. Again, of course, if you knew what you knew now back then, you would have done something differently. That's where the peace comes in, the Six of Cups. Okay, I just didn't know better, or I didn't have an example, or I wasn't really clear, or do you see what I'm saying? It's like going through a particular point in time where I do feel like there was a choice to make, Two of Wands, of where to put your energy. Spirit was trying to guide you down on a path. Okay? So it's finding peace with whatever the decision is that you made back then. Okay, so tell me about this Uranus energy here. Thank you so much, Divine. Yeah, the Lovers. The Lovers. It's definitely been coming out quite a bit here, but this is the year of love, right? 2022, 222 equaling 6. Tell me more about Uranus. King of Swords. Again, I feel like this King of Swords has that Ace of Swords, right? Clarity, truth, seeing things. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but you see how their eyes are illuminated? It's like you're seeing what you didn't see back then, Leo Virgo. You see it now. But then, like I said, even if it was unexpected, even if it was, you know, a major shift or change with that Uranus energy, right? There was a level of genius behind whatever that decision was. I think that's just a testament here and what the universe is trying to say, that no matter the choice that you make, Leo Virgo, the universe is always working it out for your greatest and highest good. Okay? Now, that highest good might not always include what you desired, but it's the highest evolution of that energy. That's what the divine will always push you towards and work with you on and shift for you. Okay? So there is this energy of forgiveness, especially with the Saturn return. It's like, again, I wasn't wise back then, but I'm wiser now. So now I make different choices and decisions, or now I understand what Spirit's trying to tell me, or now I get how Spirit was maybe trying to set something up for me or align me with something, right? It's like doing that type of review, especially under a Mercury retrograde as well. With the air element here, King of Swords. The Mercury retrograde is getting you to look and see a little bit clearer, okay, around whatever this choice in love was. What the divine was actually trying to lead you towards or align you with. It's like you see that now. But there is this opportunity to make peace with that, whatever the decision that you made, okay? Okay, tell me more about Uranus. That was quick. Warrior of Cups, right? So it does feel like whatever that path you took, Leo Virgo, it's led you to learn more about your own heart, about what you truly desire, what you truly feel, who you are when it comes to love, especially with the lovers out here, right? Type of connections and relationships, how you give your heart, how you show your heart, how you share your heart, okay? It's like that energy is definitely very clear. Okay, depending on where your heart space was at that time, that's what led you to make whatever choice you made. Okay? And I'm getting just that vibe of, I thought I was right. I thought I was on the right path. Like, I thought this was the right thing to do. Warrior of Cups. It felt right at the moment. Well, if it felt right at the moment, then it was right for you. Do you see what I'm saying? Because either way, you're going to learn what you need to learn. Saturn return. Saturn's going to bring you the truth regardless. You're going to learn the lesson, or the lesson will at least be presented to you, right? Now, whether you can learn it, you might not apply it. That's on you, your choices, right? But with the King of Swords, which is Saturn energy, and then Saturn energy here, I do feel like learning the lessons and the Ace of Swords is important to you, okay? Tell me more about this Uranus energy and genius for Leo Virgo. The Star. Yeah, like I said, Uranus is Aquarius, connected to Aquarius. Star energy. And I feel like being able to connect that energy of, wow, that actually, even though it wasn't ideal, it actually worked out, so I learned something, right? That's where you get to release here with this star. That's where you really step into that awareness of you're always aligned in a sense, right? Even if you're out of alignment, being out of alignment is where you need to be in order to get back into alignment. You see what I'm saying? It's always working for your greater good. Temperance. There's nothing that can't change. Change is inevitable. It's the only, that's the thing. Change is the only constant thing in this realm. It's the only constant. It's the one thing you can rely on, Leo Virgo, that change will happen, change will occur. But that's also to say that the divine can also shift, right? Nothing is ever truly permanent. And I think understanding that, understanding a little bit more how the universe is working for you, how God is working for you, right? How your creator is supporting you, gets you to have a little bit of hope. So maybe you gave up on love. Maybe you lost hope in this situation. Like, oh, I'll never get that back, or I'll never have that again. Or you see what I'm saying? It's like you might have been a little harsh on yourself. King of Swords. I had a lot to learn. Oh, dang, I fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? It's like beating yourself up just a little bit, okay, about whatever this was. I think the message here is learning is a process. Page of Pentacles. You don't know everything. It's at the page. And it's okay to not know everything. For some of you, like I said, it's like, I thought I knew what it was. I thought, I could have sworn I just knew it. I knew it. I knew it. But learning that, okay, maybe you didn't know all that you needed to know. Or maybe you didn't know what you thought you knew. And that's okay. That's okay. Some of you, it's like making mistakes is a very, very challenging energy to accept, to make peace with. See what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a challenge here, Leo Virgo, for you to make peace with that in the now moment. But I do feel like you're coming into that with the Star, especially with the Lovers of Star and the King of Swords. Overall message here from Uranus. Three of Pentacles, right? There's a method to the madness. There's a method to it. Right? Three of Pentacles. The universe is always working with you. Star. Stars are always doing what they can to align with you. Your ancestors, your angels, your guides, the divine, always working on your behalf for your greater good, never against you, Leo Virgo. Even when it could feel like that sometimes, like I said, sometimes the highest good doesn't include our ideal outcome. Sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow. Okay, but again, with the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, there's a lot to learn. And there's room to learn it. Saturn return. Age, growth, wisdom. There's room to learn more. There's always room to learn more. Okay? And I feel like rather that space of, okay, there's still to learn being discouraging, Leo Virgo, it's like, I think you're turning a leaf where now that's exciting, that there's more to learn. It's getting exciting that, oh, okay, I really don't know it all, and that's okay, and I want to learn more. It's like, where that would kind of maybe dampen your spirit just a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Or be a little bit of a downer. Okay? I feel like you're turning a leaf, you're turning, you're shifting that perspective into, okay, that if there's more to learn, then I'm ready to learn it. I'm ready to put in the work to figure it out. Okay. All right, tell me more about this Saturn return for Leo Virgo. Thank you so much, Divine. Three of Wands. Yeah, there's that optimism. I'm excited about what's to come. There's more to the adventure. There's more to experience. Right? Tell me more about this Three of Wands. Thank you so much, Divine. Clarify this Three of Wands. Eight of Cups, right? So I think there was a little bit of, for some of you, like an emotional attachment to what you knew or your mindset, or it's like, how can I say this? It's like you value your mental, you value the logic that you bring to situations, you value your sense of knowing, right? That's that Uranus energy, the genius, the King of Swords, right? They trust their mind, they trust their logic above all else. but I feel like there was a bit of a emotional attachment to that view of self. So then when you find out that you don't know what you thought you knew, ooh, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like it hurts a little bit. Because that contradicts you feeling like you, and I'm not saying you know it all, but it contradicts that perception of self. So in this Saturn return, you're learning how to let go of the attachment to what you think you know, and to learn that there's always more to learn, right? To embrace and accept and find peace with. You will never truly know it all. Okay? But that this whole journey of life is about that learning process. It's about being the student. Page of Pentacles. And some of you, Page of Pentacles could also be like a very reliable energy, right? Dependable. It's like you could depend on your logic a lot. Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, you're absolutely on point, Leo Virgo, right? But I think it's that 1 out of 10 that gets a little tricky here, gets a little sensitive. And that's okay, but I think you're working through that 8 of Cups. You're going to let that go. That attachment to that perception, okay? And then like I said, you get excited, okay, well, there's more to learn. Because at the end of the day, Leo Virgo, I think it's you definitely love to learn. You want to know. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think that's a very mature and a very like higher level way of thinking about things and moving into that space, Leo Virgo, is what I see here for you, okay? Tell me more about this Saturn return for Leo Virgo. Yeah, the Magician. The Magician is the perfect example of, I don't know it all, but I'm willing to learn and I'm eager to learn. That's why they're all aces. It's the beginning. A beginner's mindset is really what that Magician energy is. Starting from scratch. Okay. Tell me more about this Saturn return, but I think, again, during the Saturn return, and I think Saturn stays in each sign for about 2.5 to 3 years, I feel like, or maybe like 18 months or so. Don't quote me on that, but I thought in my mind it was 2.5 to 3 years. It could be longer, it could be shorter. Do your research on a Saturn return for those of you that will resonate with this, okay? But I feel like during that phase of whatever this is when this Magician energy starts kicking in for you. That beginner's mindset where you start to get excited about what you can create. 3 of Wands. Excited to release and let go of things that are keeping you a little stuck and or that are blocking you. And I think for a lot of you, it's that perception of self that was kind of getting in the way of your growth here. Tell me more about Saturn return. Yeah, 9 of Wands. So it's not going to be easy. It's going to require a lot of spiritual strength to really face that energy within yourself, right? To really see it, to really go through it. Yeah, Saturn returns aren't easy. Definitely not trying to give that impression. They're not easy to go through, but they're worth it, right? Some of you, you've definitely been through a Saturn return before, so this won't be anything new, but that doesn't take away from the energy and the focus and what it's going to take to make that shift, okay? Tell me more about this Saturn return. What's the overall message here from this Saturn return to Leo Virgo? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, but it'll be worth it. It will be worth it, 9 of Pentacles. It's going to teach you so much about yourself. So much more about yourself. So again, for some of you, it's like what you thought you knew about yourself is going to change. You didn't know the half of it. That might have just been the tip of the iceberg. You see what I'm saying? It's going to get a lot deeper for you here, Leo Virgo. But in that depth, you're going to learn so much of who you are, your ability to create abundance, right? Your own value and your own worth. As a spiritual being, having a human experience, especially with the Magician, that's being very tethered to existence. That, like what I'm saying, that co-creative process, really tapping into that inner power and really getting the opportunity to use it, okay? Use the lessons that you've learned. Okay? Some of you are going to learn a lot of spiritual lessons with this Nine of Wands during this Saturn return. But again, it's going to make you more the wiser, more the stabler, more abundant, more confident. Okay? Yeah. And really highlight that beginner's mindset for you is everything right now, especially during the Saturn return. Okay? Alrighty, Leo Virgo, this has been your Cosmic Tarot reading. I hope you found this helpful and insightful and maybe filled with some confirmation of what you got going on, or what's maybe to come again with that Saturn return energy. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I love to hear from you guys down there, and I will see you next week for your love reading. All right, namaste. Oh, don't forget to also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sometimes forget to say that, but it really does help the channel out, and I appreciate everybody who does, okay? Namaste.